May I also add that you also have to be careful. Let them speak and don't talk to them, talk with them. That's the difference. 'Cause
Yeah, I think sometimes I can kind of be, because I don't want, because he's invincible. He's 19 and he's in the big city and he just wants to be footloose and fancy free, and I think that's a deadly combination. So thank you.
My name is Melanie Thomas, and I have a question for Alejandro, aka Alex. What were some of the, once you found out, of course, that you were contracted with the HIV virus, what were your lifestyle changes in regards to health and things of that nature that you do on a regular basis that you incorporate into your life to maintain that lifestyle? And congratulations on your 19 years of survival, but to continue that.
Thank you. Well, I pretty much stayed exercising and everything like that. The only difference was whenever I was tested positive, I did go back. At the beginning, it was fine, but 2 months into it, I became depressed. I wouldn't answer the door. I would not answer the phone calls. I would not deal with anyone. Go to work, come home, and that's it. But the thing is that once I pulled out of my shell and started dealing with, okay, this is not a death sentence. This is a virus that lives with me, my buddy, I call it. But I continued working, I continued working out, I continued running, but at the same time I continued doing volunteer work to take my mind off of this disease that I now have. As long as I started working with other organizations, taking care of others, doing for others, helped me better understand that there is a better life for me by helping others, and made me feel worthy and valued, and I feel a sense of worth, period. And besides just exercising, just doing for others helped me realize that I was not worthless. I was actually worth something. I didn't put too much value on me until I realized that others were off better or worse off than me. So that's what I do now. I just continue working and moving forward and helping others.
Yes, my name is Digol Deng. My question is to Mr. Alex. Alex, of course, I know you over 10 years, and it's just a shock that, here and hearing this is kind of really emotional to me. But, of course, during the time that I met you in the company, of course, I left the company 6 years ago. I'm doing some other things right now in life. And I've seen you in each and every floor. You are a very happy guy. You are doing all kind of work, and you just happy with everybody and smiling all the time. How did you keep that positive spirit? I mean, and you living this kind of life.
Well, thank you, Degal. I lost a lot of friends in the '80s. Most of my friends that I grew up with died. In the '90s, I lost '90s in December. I went to 11 funerals in 1 month. Wow. So we had one more close. It's like, as long as you pass on the first, you'll be fine, honey, because I can't deal with another funeral, But the fact is that I had to ask myself the same question: why am I still here? And then I seek my higher power. It's like, Lord, I guess you have plans for me because I'm still supposed to be here. I realized that I had to, again, focus on my higher power. Because I left religion a long time ago. I do believe there is something greater than I. But I started thinking, I owe this to my Creator to continue living, since I still have air in my lungs, strength in my body, and sight in my eyes. So, yeah, I did break down. I damned the world. I damned God. I went through it. But finally I said, you're still here. Tomorrow's going to come. So what are you going to do about it? So I met my Creator, so to say. And he finally told me, he's like, you know what? You got to keep coming going. I speak to him. Sometimes I call him dude. I said, dude, really? She won't be here? But I continue to do this because there are others that do believe that it is a death sentence, and it's not. You can look good. You can be sick, but don't show it. You will be fine. You can take a lot of pills. but you get used to it. But the fact is that just be who you are, but it takes a while to disclose. You have to be very careful. So that's pretty much where it is.
Thank you.
Good evening, brothers and sisters and gentlemen. A question I want to ask, do you all understand how HIV and AIDS was put out in the population? By the sciences know different populations of ethnic groups, and they wanted a population control. They put it out there because they act on the very stuff we like. It's the very thing they put out there because they know they could use that to take us out. And that was HIV and AIDS, and also 6 different emerging viruses of the HIV and AIDS. I studied Dr. Stricker, Dr. Alim Muhammad the Nation, and how the cure, and you mentioned AZT, one of you all. AZT started off in the 80s. That was really poison and really caused the death quicker. Magic Johnson is a very case with Ada Ali, the abandoned life clinic in Los Angeles under the Nation of Islam. He takes Amawan that comes out of the Kenya Institute, Dr. David Koch. And the cure came from the discharge of alpha-furin of the snot of the cows throughout Africa. And there's over 17 million infected HIV applicants and 25 million with AIDS. And like you said, then with Georgia and all over the world, all 196,940,000 square miles of the planet.
Thank you so much for tuning into the Mills Connection Show, and you've just been connected.
Of all men are unstable. 25% of all men can be faithful. 30% of them don't mean what they say, and 10% of them remain the 20s gay. That leaves you a 10% chance of ever finding your mate. That means you better pay attention to these words that I say. I'm gonna teach you how to expose the 90% and show you what to do